Under my leadership, we had for the first time American energy independence and even American energy dominance. We were going to be dominant in a matter of months. We were going to be bigger than Russia and Saudi Arabia combined. I'd say that's pretty good. And when he came in, he just said, no, that's it. Now they're begging for oil. It's so sad. Now you take a look at what's happened where Biden goes and pleads with OPEC. And now it's called OPEC Plus. You know that, right? Because it's OPEC plus, plus, plus. Everybody wants to be a member. You didn't even hear the term OPEC because I had basically wiped out. For 4 years, you never heard OPEC even mentioned. We had so much oil. We had the opposite problem. The price got so low, we had to save the oil companies. We had so much. We were $1.87 a gallon for gasoline. Think of that, $1.87. Now today in California, they just broke $8 a gallon, and the rest of you are going to follow. Don't forget, we filled up these strategic reserves, which is something a president doesn't want to do. But when the price per barrel got so low, we made a deal, and 75 million barrels, all of that's being dissipated, and we're almost empty, and it's not supposed to be used for that. It's supposed to be used for military emergencies, real big, not for getting the price of gasoline down so that people can get a couple of more votes in an election, which is what they're doing. But starting on the 9th, that ends, your prices are going to go through the roof. Just like your turkey prices are gone. Don't expect a turkey on Thanksgiving. Number one, you can't get them. Number two, if you can get them, you're going to pay 3 times more than you did last year. So somebody would say, oh, good, well, we'll get ham. That's 2.5 times more. I think what you do I don't know what you do, but what's happened to our country is unthinkable. Instead of increasing production, as you know, with OPEC, they cut the production. They cut it. He went over and he specifically asked with a fist bump. Remember, I said, you don't have to do that. It's so disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. But he does the fist bump, and he goes over to ask for help. And instead of giving help, they do the opposite of what he asks. That didn't happen with me, I will tell you. We gave you the largest tax cuts and regulation cuts in American history. By contrast, the radical Democrat Congress passed one of the largest tax hikes in American history. You got to get Mitch McConnell to be a lot tougher. Mitch McConnell. You can have Mitch McConnell and his wife, Coco Chow. You can have them both. Under the Trump administration, we had the greatest economy in the history of the world with no inflation. Biden and the Democrat Congress created the worst inflation in over 50 years, 9.1%, but it's much higher than that. It's not 9.1. It's much higher than that.